Apart from Vidyarthi study in Gaya, Sacred Complex of Janakpur, study by Jha during 1971, concludes that although Janakpur today is located in Nepal, where the spirit of nationalism and political awareness are of different types due to the common cultural consciousness prevailing in both India and Nepal, the civilization of India has extended beyond the political boundary of India. On this basis, he relates Janakpur with Ratnapur of Madhya Pradesh and illustrates how they function as both religious and secular capitals representing two distinct civilizational regions of ancient kingdom of Mithila and Mahakosala. These civilizational regions stood as an important units between the villages and cities and Indian civilization. In his books Rising India and Dimensions of Indian Civilizations, he discusses about Lord Jagannath at Puri as a great traditional center and different aspects of Jagannath called its origin and development, pilgrims and pilgrimages of Puri. Institution of pilgrimage in Nimsar. Vadana Saraswati in 1962 in his book Institution of Pilgrimage in Nimsar or ancient Nainisa in Uttar Pradesh discussed about the pilgrim networks, sacred specialists and present villages in relation to the holy place of Nimsar or ancient Naimsa. This shows how they together play an important role in the integration of Indian civilization. He investigates the temple organization in Goa and discusses how the sacred institutions play a significant role in the sacred as well as secular aspect of Indian civilization. The classical traditions of Kasi and how a great traditional city of India reveals the different dimensions of Indian civilization was also examined by him. Regarding Deoghar, Narayana in 1974 analyzes the sacred complex of Deoghar in West Bengal and points out how it forms a microcosm of Indian civilization and integrates people from different parts of India. The heterogeneous composition of pilgrims are analyzed with reference to caste, class, linguistic regions and educational, political as well as social background. Of anthropological interest is the fact that Deoghar lies within the tribal belt and its ritual activity reveals the influence of this proximity to primitive communities. The sacred complex of Rajgir includes Muslim, Sikh, Buddhist and Hindu sacred centers. Dr. Narayan's studies on these two famed regional complexes should provide interesting material for social and cultural anthropologists, sociologists and others.